Hey Blazers, this episode is brought to you by Audible.com, an Amazon company. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/Blaze Entertainment, or visit the sponsor and supporters links on our website at entertheblaze.com. With over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. Now let's start the show.
You're locked in to the hottest station on the planet.
I'm Angie, I'm fancy, I'm so fine, I can't stand me. You just a nominee, baby, I'm a Grammy. I'm so hot, y'all better come fan me. Y'all chicks better listen before you think about dissing. I got a crew of girls and we always on a mission. When we come through the club, pumping and twisting, we different, no bitch, and there will be no ass kissing. Ow, call me a diva, if you got a girl, but I can make him leave her. Sober needs somebody like a 2-liter. Me and my crew will slay and we'll
What's up, Blazers? We're back with another episode 11.
Yeah, like L.
Like L. Yeah. Yes, like Emma, like
You were so late.
I'm tired. That's what it is. 11.
L.
Yes. What's going on, Blazers? I'm Kwame, your host, joined by my co-host, the beautiful, the lovely,
Hi.
talented,
I don't need all that.
the on time,
I'm here.
the Blackalicious. I don't know. I just made that up.
Blacklicious. I'll take it.
Blackalicious.
I'll take it.
Blackalicious.
I'll
Miss
take
Free.
it. I'll take it.
How art thou,
I'm tired
girl?
right now.
Yeah.
Life. Today.
Girl.
I was out here in these streets.
Collecting them coins.
Too much
girl.
going on. I was like, why everybody want to do stuff on a certain day? Wednesday.
Hump day.
Girl, I'm tired. I don't want to. How are you?
I hate you.
What?
You know why.
Why?
We're just gonna let it go. Anyways, what's the phrase of the week, Miss Free?
Okay, the phrase of the week is post-acquaintance friend request.
What?
And that is the friend request sent right after meeting someone for the first time. So say, like, we just met and I just requested you on Facebook and you literally just met me. That's what it means.
Post-acquaintance friend request.
Yes.
Huh.
I do that to certain people. Like, if I like you a lot, I'm going to go find you on Facebook and I'm just going to send you a friend request. I don't care if it's weird.
I don't think that's weird. I mean, if you clicked,
yeah,
like if it's cool.
But if you don't know me that well and you're just requesting
what,
me,
isn't that the whole purpose?
You're gonna sit there in my friend request.
Well, I mean, if I just said hi and body your ass, I'm not gonna be like, okay, you need to wait. You can go on my Twitter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's what it means.
No, interesting.
It's cute. I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. I'm not doing that anymore, though. I don't know you, bitch. I'm not adding you.
Okay.
I don't
Go
care
on my
what
Twitter,
level.
Thanks.
We need to be on a certain level of
Okay.
friendship at this point. In my time, too old for this bullshit.
Okay. Shout outs. Do you have any shout outs, Miss Free?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Shout out to Simone Biles for being the first American female gymnast to carry the American flag at the Olympics closing ceremony.
Come on, Black Girl Magic. Yes.
Yes, that's it.
Speaking of Black girls, I actually have a lot of shout outs today. Speaking of Black girls, Zendaya, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing her name, becomes first woman of color to play Mary Jane in Spider-Man history. I'm so excited.
Me too. I'm gonna get to that later, though.
Yes. Usain, is that how you pronounce it? Usain Bolt has signed Nike's biggest endorsement deal in the history of Nike. Black people are just doing it nowadays. They just doing it.
Melanin is popping.
Yes.
It's popping.
Black politician and attorney Bakari Sellers calls Donald Trump spokesperson Kayla McKiani out for trying to speak for the Black community. Now this bitch, I saw her What?
Okay, never mind.
I don't want to get it. It's kind of slightly petty world news, but I'm not going to get too much into it because he basically told her off. But she was just trying to support Trump, and you know how the Trump supporters are, and she just wasn't making any sense. And I feel in my spirit, I really believe that this woman knows that she sounds stupid. I just have a problem with her wanting to sound stupid.
I feel like that's for a lot of news stations. Like, I don't think they actually believe what they say. They're just saying it
because they're getting paid to say
right.
it. But I can't even get into it. Anyway, August 25th, which is tomorrow, is the anniversary of Aaliyah's death.
Oh.
Aaliyah passed away August 25th, 2001. So that's going to be a little tough day for me. So, because Aaliyah was literally the shizzle.
Yeah,
Loved her.
She was great.
Amazing star. Roy Okupe has come. He came to DC, Washington DC, from Nigeria, and created his own African American comic book universe. Now, he was just put in the Washington Post today, so I was just like, I came across him and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually interested in reading up on his comics and seeing like how like in depth it is. Like I'm interested in getting involved in this comic book universe. It's like the little geek in me. But, yes. The POTUS, President Barack Obama, the President of the United States, on Tuesday, yesterday, met with flood victims in Louisiana after the unprecedented historic floods that hit Louisiana over the past 2 weeks. So good for you for going out there and doing it.
People were also mad that he wasn't came earlier, but the governor didn't want him to come earlier, so he didn't come earlier.
I mean, it was still better than the visit from Trump.
I know what the play though. What the fuck?
Like, what are you doing? Do you think? Anyway.
Oh, I have one more shout out.
Yes.
Shout out goes to Simone Biles again.
Yes.
For nagging both Zac Efron and the Brazilian gymnast. I think his last name is Nori. I can't remember his first name, but he's a cutie pie.
You have to show me pictures of it. I don't know.
And the two were like playfully fighting over her. Like, no, that's my girlfriend. No, that's my girlfriend. I said, bitch.
Okay. You better get it, Simone. Shit. Having these little famous men running around after you. You better get it.
Shit. Yes. I was like, girl. Hold on. Let me see you pull his picture up, but continue.
Yes. It's time for the Petty World News.
Yes.
28-year-old Black transgender woman Ray Lynn Thomas on August 10th, 2016 was murdered. Now... Wait a minute. What? 28-year-old Black transgendered woman Ray Lynn Thomas on August 10th, 2016 was murdered.
Oh my God.
I know. It's not so much petty world news, but what is petty about the situation is that nobody gives a fuck about the LGBT community. And it's really fucking frustrating. It's like, what really bothers me is that people think that they can just go around shooting up homosexuals and transgenders. And what's worse is that the same amount of respect or lack thereof that they have for Black women is even worse for Black transgendered women.
Right.
And it's really fucking frustrating. And it's really to the point where I'm just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's really sad. It's really getting irritating. And I really need it to stop. Because it needs to stop. Because every week I'm seeing somebody die or being attacked, or just earlier today I just came across an article where a man was sentenced to 40 years. He was originally sentenced for 80, or originally they were trying to get him for 80 years in prison, but he was they cut it down to 40 years in prison, which is pretty much going to be the rest of his life because he's like already in his age or whatever. But he took boiling ass hot water and threw it over a sleeping like just gay couple that were chilling out.
What?
But what is wrong with you?
First of all, how'd you fucking get a boiling water and manage to get it to somebody
just
still boiling?
Walking around with a pot of fucking hot ass. Like, it's not grits, motherfucker. Like, what are you doing?
Oh my God.
Anyway. A man who claims God punishes gays with floods has his home destroyed in a flood.
So God is punishing you, sir, for being, obviously,
an asshole.
I think it's just so ironic that he said that. Isn't karma lovely?
I love karma.
Karma's my girl. She's my girl.
Me and her have tea every damn day. We sit down and we talk. I'm like, bitch.
She's my girl.
She's like, bitch. I'm like, bitch, what you got today? She's like, bitch, watch.
You my girl.
Girl. Karma, you do your thing. Justice Department says that it will end the use of private prisons. Thank you, Jeebus.
And replace it with what?
We'll see. Because there's always a catch to the
Exactly.
government. There's always a catch. But we're on the right path, and we're going to hope. Okay?
Because I'm just like, and...
Countess Vaughn. Do you know who Countess Vaughn is?
Yeah, we had the pond girls. Oh, he is cute. That, yeah, I know.
She caused a social media uproar.
What did she do? Who's paying attention to her still, though? No shade, no tea.
She put out a music video. And let me tell you something.
Did you watch it?
I had to. Because it was Countess Vaughn. And I have respect for her because she was on Moesha and the Parkers. Like, she's doing a thing. I didn't know she was still out there. But I looked at this particular video, and I thought to myself, Self said, And we talked, and we've decided that Countess Vaughn should probably go back to sleep. Because I did not understand.
Was it terrible?
It was horrific. It was so bad. It was so bad. Like, literally, it sounded like you ever have a recording system, like one of those karaoke machines, and then you go and you play, try to sing on it or whatever, and it has this crappy ass like instrumental. Yeah. And you sound bad on it.
Yeah.
But you're not a singer, like that's not your thing, and you just it sounds bad. Mm-hmm. Countess Vaughn did that, no auto-tuned, no nothing, and just attached it to a video with the most dramatic, most campy, most horrible acting skills.
Was it supposed to be like a funny video, or was it
I watched
serious?
It twice because I thought this was maybe a joke. Maybe she was just fucking around.
She wasn't? Oh, girl. I saw like a little mini clip and I said, no, not today, Jesus. I didn't watch it. Her big old eyes were looking at me and I said, no, ma'am. Not today.
Stevie J and Jocelyn Hernandez of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Their feud has continued and it's gotten even nastier. Stevie J is now claiming
that's Jocelyn Hernandez is not even her name, and that's not even her baby. And she's actually 40-something years old.
And that she's not even Puerto Rican.
Right.
Now, I don't really like Stevie J.
I don't even care, to be honest.
But I kind of believe him because the whole show is pretty much fake. So yeah. I wouldn't put it past. I mean, it wouldn't. Yeah.
I don't. Not that much. I don't care that much.
Lesbian couple sues
just
state.
Get it all on camera.
Right? Lesbian couple sues state officials over law requiring sex with men if they want kids. So.
What the fuck?
Basically, what they were talking about is this couple.
How you gonna require somebody to have sex with somebody?
Right. Well, it was New Jersey. They're suing New Jersey officials over an archaic law which requires couples to have unprotected heterosexual intercourse with a man first before being allowed medical treatment for infertility issues that have been diagnosed. So you're telling me that this lesbian couple, in order for them to go to a fertility treatment to seek in vitro or any type of fertility aid, they must first fuck a man. They're lesbians.
What state is this?
Jersey.
New Jersey?
New Jersey.
Girl. Where am I living? I'm in the Twilight Zone. This is not even real life.
But for real, though.
I don't girl, how, it's a law?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody needs to go to court.
Girl.
Somebody needs to go to court quickly.
They're suing.
Okay.
Donald Trump, oh God, I hate this man. Donald Trump's pitches to black voters from a suburban white town, by the way. It says, you're living in poverty. What the hell do you have to lose? So basically, he was telling the black communities, my freedom. I mean, that's what I really have to lose. What's left of it. Drag queen.
I have nothing to say about Donald Trump. I'm tired and I'm exhausted. First the Play-Doh thing, and then that fucking thing, and then he gonna shoot Jesus and it's gonna be all right with some people.
The drag, if Jesus is black, it would be A-okay. Drag queen Courtney Act attends a Trump rally and meets some neo-Nazi Trump fans.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Drag queen Courtney Act from
right.
season 7, I believe.
Oh my God, I'm so slow today. Like, my
it's okay.
I'm just slow.
She went to a neo-Nazi Trump convention. Or, excuse me, she went to a Trump rally. I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
She went to a Trump rally and met some neo-Nazi Trump fans. And I don't think they realized that she was a drag queen. Mm-hmm. Because they were comfortable talking to her. Mm-hmm. And some of them, I don't even think that they knew that who she was. Mm-hmm. Which I think was kind of her saving grace. Because I think it could have been a lot worse. But good for you, Courtney Act, for doing what you got to do. Go out there and, try to...
Did you hear about the guy, I think it was on Comedy Central. I posted it. And he was like, he went to a Trump rally and he went there just to ask them like some general questions. And one of the questions where he went to one lady, he was like, a woman can be president of the United States. She's like, no, she can't because, she'll go to war with anybody in 5 seconds because her hormones and blah, blah, blah. He goes, well, didn't all men start wars? And there's a long pause. She goes, yes. Like, bitch, you have nothing to say.
Because you're stupid.
And then another lady was like, yeah, I think all religions should be, respected. And he goes, yeah, so Christianity? And she goes, yes. He goes, Judaism? And she goes, yes. He goes, Islam? And she goes, no. They're contradicting themselves. And then there's this big old fat guy. He goes, yeah, America respects women. And on his shirt says, oh, Hillary Clinton sucks, but not as much as Monica. And then the host goes, I don't even think you see the irony here. And on the back of his shirt literally says, Trump that bitch.
Drake performs back-to-back in Meek Mill's hometown of Philly, and Meek Mill's goons sit outside to catch Drake, but he rides off with the police. I mean, I just don't understand this. I don't get it.
First of all, Drake is out here doing unnecessary shit. Like, it's just, it's irritating at this point.
They're both
Drake, you're getting on my goddamn nerves. Like, you start beef just to start beef because you're bored. Like, it's not even funny anymore.
It's not.
Quit
it's
it, boo.
like,
I think you need to stop. Just stop.
But my whole thing is this. I feel like when you're on stage at your show that you set up and that you are people pay money to go to, I feel like you have a right to say whatever you want within that show. Just like people about Facebook and stuff like that and social media. They have a right to say what they want on their own particular social media outlets. I just don't feel that Meek Mills and his goons or his friends or whoever the hell these people are, needed to go to Drake's concert to kind of try to jump him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And although it ended up being just one, two, maybe 3 people, it's not the point. It's kind of like Meek Mills didn't help by jumping on his Twitter and talking shit, whatever. I'm just like, y'all need to cut it out. There's enough of us getting like shot and killed, like for y'all to sit there and act stupid and try to hurt each other. Like it's so dumb. Mm-hmm. It's so dumb. I'm over it. Stupid. It's so dumb. Idris Elba strips down to his undies to show himself cutting his weight and the results of that. And let me tell you, I saw that picture, child.
He's just so handsome.
Very handsome black man.
He's so handsome.
Beautiful.
Oh. You want to be my sugar daddy?
You know what I'm saying? What up, Idris? Can you be Miss Free Sugar Daddy?
Yeah.
I can reap the benefits. I just want you to buy me stuff.
I'll share the love.
You know what I'm saying?
But you need $1,000 from me? Okay, let me go ask my sugar daddy.
Okay, 1,000.
I need $1,000.
Bitch, he got more than 1,000. You give me a couple thousand, bitch.
You know what I'm saying. Jeez. You got $1,000. Okay, my friend needs $1,000.
Damn. Pharmaceutical company CEO gives herself an $18 million raise after hiking the EpiPen. Between 2007, when Milan, the company, acquired the patent for the EpiPen, to 2015, the wholesale price had skyrocketed from $56.64 to $317.82, a price increase of 461%. Similarly, compensation for Milan CEO Heather Breach increased astronomically over the same time period. According to NBC News, Breach went from making,
a lot of money,
$2,453,456 in 2007 to $18,931,068 in 2015, amounting to a 671% raise over 8 years. What the fuck? The EpiPen, a medical emergency lifesaver. You shot it up in terms of price for these families that barely can afford it in the first goddamn place, just so you can get a huge fucking yacht. I hope you can sleep at night.
I hope she doesn't. Because, bitch, you are tripping.
That was fucking ridiculous.
Just so I could save my son's or daughter's life.
I can't.
If they have an allergic reaction.
I mean, come on now. What the fuck? Anyway, David Becker, an 18-year-old convicted of sexual assault, will receive absolutely no jail time.
Well, was he white?
Of course he was. Are you kidding me? Let him be a man, please.
Okay.
Let him be somebody of melanin and see what happens. I'm not even going to say black. Let him be somebody of melanin. Latino, black, Chinese, would have went down. Okay?
Okay. I'm just tired.
I don't understand.
Not surprised.
Not surprised. Very saddened. But I can't. My last bit of the petty world news, it's not necessarily petty, but just today, or last night actually, an earthquake in Italy, a 6.2 magnitude earthquake in Perugia, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, Italy, on Tuesday night, has destroyed a town and killed dozens. The count currently right now is 120 people have passed, with the death toll expected to continue to rise, and many more reported to be missing. So, moment of silence for them. It's really sad because I feel like with being in California, we have that
We have earthquakes
fear.
all the time.
Yeah, we have earthquakes. They're very minute, for my sake.
And I know how you be acting.
Girl, I don't do earthquakes.
Okay, girl,
I don't
what's
do
new?
natural disasters.
What's happening?
I can do a tropical
Oh,
storm.
4.5? Oh, that's a small one.
I don't do earthquakes. I don't do with me not being able to control where I stand. I have a problem with that. So I am seriously thinking of moving outside of California because it's too much. I can't.
Where you gonna go?
Anywhere but here.
Okay, girl.
Get me in a helicopter or something.
That's the end of Blaze Entertainment.
Girl.
It was fun.
I'll call in, girl. Something crazy. Well, that's all I got for Petty World News. Do you have anything?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I do.
I kept going.
You really did.
Oh, well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm going to just start with the bullshit first. Okay. So, where should I start? Oh, Leslie Jones' website was hacked, I think it was yesterday. And the hacking released her nude photos and some personal information. Why
don't they leave that woman alone?
Right. Like, that is fucking rude. I mean, and I think the article said that it was related to her whole Twitter bullying episode thing.
I don't know anything.
When she actually quit Twitter because the bullying was so bad, because after she did that movie Ghostbusters, yeah, racists were out there. They were just out there for her.
It's
so
fucking ridiculous.
I think it's linked to, they think it's linked to that. And her nude, she has a nude. Her camp has yet to say anything. Personally, girl, it's just titties.
I mean,
like, okay. I mean, the most damage I think personally would be your personal information at this point, because nudes are just so. Oh, look, it's a titty.
Yeah.
Like,
Orlando Bloom's dick is all over the internet.
Right. I still haven't seen it, but anyways.
Oh, remind me.
Okay. John Legend is to create a movie about Black Wall Street with WGN. I'm super excited about that. Do you know what Black Wall Street is?
Mm-hmm.
There was a town, and I believe in
Sounds like more of a shout out than a petty world news.
Oh yeah, it's not really petty, but yeah, it was in the town was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it was I don't want to get this wrong, but it's a 1928-ish. It was a thriving Black city town. Multiple hospitals, multiple theaters, just everything Black owned, and they were making bank. And white racists had a problem with that and burned the city to the ground, bombed the whole city.
Of course.
So there is no Tulsa, Oklahoma anymore. So he's going to create a movie about it. I'm super excited to hear that whole story. Unfortunately, it includes the largest mass killing of African Americans in this whole country. And I'm excited about the movie, but I'm also like, girl, like, that's going to fuck me up just a little bit.
A lot of Kleenex.
Right? I also want to go see Birth of a Nation.
I'm still debating on that because I want to see Birth of a Nation, but every time we see, like, it's just, that's why I'm really excited about Black Panther, because it's portraying us in such a positive light. And I don't have a problem. Like, I think Roots is very important. It's a very important movie. It's something that all African Americans should watch, should have their children watch. Right. Everything. But I'm just so tired of us being portrayed in such a negative manner. And so, like, it's a part of our history. I get it, but it's so like depressing.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it because I want white racists. I'm going to be very specific here.
Okay.
I want white racists to understand that slavery was not a hunky-dory happy time.
Right. Yeah.
And I think
it's not like it's not like you put us up in a Hilton.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was
and I think this film is really going to shed light on, I'm going to get this so wrong. But it's one of the slavery rebellions. So I'm super excited about seeing it. I don't really necessarily, Nat Parker's whole rape allegations is not going to deter me from seeing the film personally. I just think it's an important film to go see. And I'm going to review it for the show. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, there was a 27-year-old Florida man that was killed after meeting up with a date from Plenty of Fish.
Oh, my God.
He made it. It was an 18-year-old, by the way. An 18-year-old, they went on a date, and the next day, 3 men were in his house, stealing Xbox TVs, blah, 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 blah. And he was pleading for his life because he has a 5-year-old daughter, and they shot him anyway. So apparently she was in cahoots with 3 other men and robbing this guy. And so ladies and men out there, be very careful about online dating. I think this just highlights that. Super careful. I mean, no matter what you do, you don't really know who you're meeting.
Right.
So there's no way he could have got out of that, but I just want to warn people just to be super careful.
But there's ways to, I felt like...
Why, how does she know where you live?
Because he
probably told him.
He probably brought him over to the house. Like, which, I mean, would make sense. But, like, I also feel like there needs to be especially nowadays with online dating and stuff like that, there needs to be a form of discretion and a form of a thought process behind it. Don't just try. If you're just trying to hook up, go call somebody. Like, you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like when you start going on these dating apps or whatever, it needs to be the first couple of times, like in a highly public area. Yeah. No going back to the house, like, unless you feel it out and you've like, I don't know. I think people need to start getting back into this realm of kind of being a little old school, when it comes to certain things, but that's just my opinion.
Super sad. It's just super sad, especially in the age that we're living in when online dating is so, it's just a thing now,
Which is fine, but it's just, there needs to be a little bit more, a bit of
discretion. Just be careful, guys. That's all. Yeah. Anyways, Mac Miller and Ariana Grande are dating.
Who?
Okay. Mac Miller and Ariana Grande?
Who's Mac Miller?
He's a rapper. Okay. He's a white guy. Anyways.
I don't know.
Anyways, he's dope. I like him. So check him out. He's cool. He's all right. Frank Ocean.
Oh my God.
So Frank Ocean dropped his album August 20th, called Blonde. And he dropped Endless, the visual album. So here's the thing. Endless, the visual album, is rumored to be a way to get out of his contract with Def Jam. Blonde is an independent album that he released himself. I didn't listen to the album right away, only because I was not that excited about it. I remember he messaged me and was like, bitch, look at this. And I'm like, girl, listen, I'm tired of you. Like, I can't do this with Frank Ocean right now. Even though I was watching TV and like on the side listening to Endless. I haven't listened to Endless straight through because it's endless. Like, I don't want to. I have listened to Blonde 4 times straight through. The first time I was like, bitch, the fuck is this? Like, I waited all these damn years for this shit, for real. And I think it was only because I expected something more like Channel Orange. The album is okay. It's okay. The more I listen to it, the more I can understand it, and the more I like more of the songs. But initial out the gate, I was like, So, some of my favorite songs on the album, if you want to check them out, so you don't have to listen to the whole thing.
I'm not going to.
Well, anyways, Nikes, which he came out with a video with. I haven't watched it all the way through. Nikes, Pink and White, Solo Reprise, Nights, and Seinfeld. Those are some of my top favorites. And Solo Reprise is with Andre 3000. And I fucking love Andre 3000.
I might have to listen
Shout
to
out
it now
3
because
Stacks.
of him.
That song, that minute and a half of him rapping straight, was the best thing I ever listened to in my life. It was great. That's like one of the best songs on the whole album, in my opinion. Only because I fucking love Andre 3000.
I mean, it's Andre 3000.
Okay, now people think Andre 3000 was taking shots at Drake on the album. And in the verse he says, after 20 years, I'm so naive, and I was under the impression that everyone wrote their own verses. It's coming back different, and yeah, shit hurts. Me, I'm humming and whistling to those not deserving. I'm stumbled and lift every word. Was I working just way too hard? So people are like, oh, with the whole Drake doesn't write his own raps or something that Andre was taking his own shots at Drake. To be honest, y'all just trying to make shit about that. That was a reach. He could have been talking about anybody. Okay. So overall, the album is it's okay. It's one of those songs I could see myself getting high as hell and just be like naked and dancing, like in my house, just my panties.
What kind of seance you trying to do?
Letting my titties hang out.
Okay, let the girls hang.
It's actually it's growing on me. It's slowly growing on me, and I appreciate the work that he put into it. And the fact that it's rumored to be an independent thing makes it more like he was more in control of what he was putting out there. So that's why I appreciate it a little bit more. But that's it. That's all. I don't have that much to think about or say about the album. I was waiting way too long, so I was a little underwhelmed.
Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, girl.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, I didn't listen to it for the longest time. And usually, if I like you, you're an artist I really like, I'm like, yes, I got to listen to you right away. Like Beyonce, of course I'm going to listen to it, drop on the spot.
Beyonce didn't lie to me, though.
Anyways, that's all I have. Oh, wait. Ryan Lochte.
We can save him for later because he's my event. Okay.
Well, he lost his sponsorship with Speedo. Good for you. Congratulations, Speedo, for your drop of weight. All right, that's all I have.
Let's take a break.
Hey Blazers, check out one of our awesome sponsors, Atomic Cosmetics and Zirian Skin Science. With an array of colors that go boom, which are tested on showgirls and never on animals. With freshly made seasonal skincare products that nourish your face and body, you can't go wrong.
That's right, guys. From baby products for your child, like the Sweet Pea Baby Oil and Baby Lotion, to their men's skincare line, like the new 20 Face Wash and the King of Cool Aftershave. You will find everything you need to live with clearer, smoother, and healthier skin.
There's also a lot of cosmetics for you to choose from, like blushes, contours, foundations, eyeshadows, and more. Find multitudes of colors and palettes. You guys know I've already done spent half my damn check on Atomic.
But you guys don't have to do that. With our special offer code, you get a special discount today. When ordering, just put in offer code BLAZEATOMIC at checkout. That's Blaze Atomic. BLAZEATOMIC. So hurry up and go to colors.goboom.com today. Now let's get back to the show.
Welcome back, Blazer.
Welcome, Black.
We're black and we're here.
What's up? It's time for the review.
The review time.
Yes.
So I watched the mid-season premiere of Fear the Walking Dead.
I didn't watch
this
it.
past Sunday.
Tell me about it.
It was terrible.
I figured.
I'm happy they're off that fucking boat, but they shouldn't have opened up with that episode. The whole episode, as you know, Nick goes off on his own. The whole episode is following Nick being stupid as fuck.
Which one is Nick?
Nick is the crackhead.
Oh, okay. I knew exactly what you're talking about.
It was just void of dialogue for most of the episode. He ran into a group of guys that just like killing walkers for fun. Almost killed him. So you got Nick running. I'm not gonna tell you the whole thing, but I
really don't care.
Okay, well, anyways, you got to don't watch that episode. Watch the next Sunday if you do.
I'm just gonna hold out for Walking Dead. I gave up on it. I'm sorry.
Is Nick running, and then he gets on top of a thing. He gets attacked by dogs. Then the dogs go try to attack some walkers, and my mom's like, "Girl, why the dog? Why?" Anyways, the dogs go and attack the walkers. The walkers eat the dog, and then guess what?
The dog come back to life.
No.
Oh.
Guess what Nick does?
What?
Just guess. Because the bitch is hungry and the walkers walk away from the corpse of the dead dog, guess what Nick does?
He eats the fucking dog?
He eats some of the dog.
Didn't they just eat? So he's just going to get the... Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if it works like that. I was confused. I thought if you ate, the meat of the, whatever's dead that you're going to eventually turn, right? I guess not. And then eventually he goes, put the blood on him. He goes walking with the group of the walkers or whatever, acting like he's a shit. And then we get introduced by some new characters who have this town, and I think they're in Tijuana, Mexico. And that's how the episode ends, basically. Boring as shit. Wasting my time. I sat here wasted an hour. And this is the first time I introduced my mother to The Walking Dead. And she was like, what the shit was that? She was like, girl, this doesn't make any sense. I'm like, Mommy, I promise you.
Well, that's not The Walking Dead. It's the Fear the Walking Dead.
I'm trying to, she was just like, I don't want to see this again. And I was like, I'm not sure if I want to see it again either. I'm just holding out for hope that the next few episodes are going to be better because I know they're off that fucking boat now and there's going to be a little bit more action. I hope to God.
Next.
Anyways, let's talk about Mr. Robot. So you watched it.
Yes.
How did you feel?
I am even more confused than I am when I started. Like I don't. So last week when you were talking about that theory about the hospital, girl. Oh, spoiler alert. We'll just write it in the description. Spoiler alert. No, they just need. If you haven't watched Mr. Robot by now, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. So like it makes sense, like with the whole like jail thing. But I'm just like, what? I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's too much.
So I was interacting with someone on Twitter, and they said, what do you think he's in jail for? And then.
Well, what about the stabbing of the ass? Like, what did the guy like?
The guy's probably in what do you call it?
When they tried to jump him,
confinement, because they probably came in whatever.
They probably were trying to get him in the shower. That probably was a shower scene, but it looked like it was like outside in the gate, and then because they were gonna jump him and like rape him,
right?
And then like the black guy came in, and
Leon,
girl,
my nigga. He came up with the swiftness. I thought my mom was watching with me, and we just saw and I was like, bitch, this is a ninja. Like, he just came out of nowhere. Because I was telling my mom, I said, Elliot needs a bodyguard because people are out here for him.
Girl.
He needs somebody that can whoop ass and stay by him and kind of know his little issues.
Yes.
So, Leon, shout out to you.
Girl.
Because he was on it. And he said, tell White Rose, I said, I did you good or whatever.
Bitch. Yeah, she was like, you let
I feel like Leon was put next to Elliot intentionally. For
I just don't know who's real and who's not real. Who's like a figment of his imagination? Who's not a figment? I don't know what's happening anymore.
Well, let's break it down.
I don't. I can't.
The only person, as far as I'm concerned, that's not real is Mr. Robot and me. We're a figment of his imagination. And I think the fucked up thing about it is that I think Elliot is my Mr. Robot. Because at this point, bitch, what? What?
I'm just so confused.
But all the characters exist. His sister exists. His mom doesn't exist. She's not real.
His father
doesn't exist. His father's passed away. I think his mom either passed away or she's just not in his life.
I just want to know how he got to the jail.
Right. So the thing is, like, there could be a number of things. The reason why he got into jail. My theory is he got into jail over stealing that guy's dog, his therapist, Krista's ex's dog. Remember the little puppy?
But then if that was the case, like, how did he get, like, who beat him up? Because remember he got beat up by that guy?
Right, Ray.
Is Ray real?
Ray is real. He's a real person, and I'm assuming he's a counselor within the jail. That's what I'm assuming he is. Ray is a real person. And that's what I'm assuming. I'm just assuming he was either a guard or somebody that has access to a computer, because Elliot still gave that code or whatever to his sister to hack into the FBI. That still happened. So Elliot got a hold of a computer somehow, and it had to be from somebody who has access to computers, either a guard or a counselor or somebody with an office.
Yeah.
I love it. I was like, you know what, friend? My old friend Elliot, we should really trust each other more and stop betraying each other.
Girl.
Because I'm just an innocent bystander to your illusion.
You're ridiculous.
That's all I'm saying, Elliot, and I'm tired.
The show is just going to be stressed out. Which I like because this is what happened with Game of Thrones and all my other favorite shows. Like, they get me stressed out when I'm watching it.
Speaking of Game of Thrones,
yes,
Kit Harington says that the show will be very bleak before it gets better.
Girl,
I'm ready. I'm ready for bleak. It's already bleak.
I need Game of Thrones to happen.
It's already dark
now.
He quotes, "I think it's going to get very dark before it gets better. I think what we might see this season is the White Walkers and that army of the dead really come into force. So that's going to be exciting to see. I don't know what it means. I think with the whole winter is finally here business, it means that everyone is going to have a really bad time. And the North is going to get hit first.
Of course. They're right there, yeah.
Unless they flee to the South, which bitch knows how the fuck that's going to happen.
I can't.
I watched Get Down on Netflix.
I haven't watched that yet. Don't tell me. I want to watch it. Is it good?
I watched 30 minutes and I turned it off.
Oh, then it's not that good.
I don't know if it was because of me or I was just bored.
I'm going to watch the first 2 episodes.
I need to get past the first episode.
Yeah, I'm going to commit the first 2 to 3 episodes.
I wasn't committed. I went into it and I was like, this girl's fake hair looks off. Jaden Smith is in it, so I might just go back. Jaden Smith is that weird black kid.
Okay.
It looks good. It has potential.
Oh, he's the weird black in the show?
In the show, yeah. Okay. He's a graffiti artist.
Okay.
Anyways, I think it's the whole, when hip-hop first was emerging in New York, it's that whole era of time. I'm excited. I want to get into it because I know it has potential.
Maybe you just had bad timing. Maybe you weren't.
Maybe I was just not feeling it that day, but I turned it off. I was like, I can't do this. I can't. I get it, but I can't.
Yeah.
And some of the Spanish to me that the main character uses, it doesn't feel natural. It feels like she's not Spanish.
Don't tell me about that. I want to watch it. Yeah. I want to see it. I want to give myself. I'm going to commit to 2 to 3 episodes, and then after that, if I can keep going, then we'll see. Okay.
Well, that's basically it.
I have some announcements for returns for shows. Empire is returning September 21st.
Yes.
How to Get Away with Murder returns the 22nd.
Yes.
And Scandal returns September 24th.
Yes.
That whole week is just going to be a very beautiful week.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be
I'm
great.
excited. I need it in my life. I've been waiting for Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder to come back for a very long time. And then Empire is coming back. I also have heard that Power is good. I think it's the Stars version of Empire.
I'm not.
I'm going to try to catch up on it. I'm going to try to see what it's about. I just have a hesitance because when I saw an interview with 50 Cent and he was talking about how that Empire, he was talking about how Empire was too gay. And I didn't like that. And I know that he's an executive producer on Power and he was trying to big up Power.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Because Jesse Smollett and Smollett is on there, just all the gayness. But my whole thing is this. There's gay people in the Black culture.
Right, hello.
Like, I don't know if you realized, but it's time to stop with the homophobic remarks, okay? Especially when people are questioning your little gay ass anyway. I see you, bitch.
You said it.
Where's the other 50 cents? Anyway.
You mean the other quarter?
Ellen Page's show, Gaycation, is doing a special Orlando episode, which airs tonight. I am very excited to see it. I'm probably going to turn off my phone because I am probably going to get emotional. Mm-hmm. But I love her show, Gaycation. Mm-hmm. It is a docuseries. A lot of people were calling it a reality show, but it is truly a docuseries. It is truly a work of art, in my opinion, and I respect the work that she's doing, and her and Ian Daniels that they're doing on that show, and I think that is going to do great things for the gay movement. So that's all I have. Anything else? American
Horror Story comes on September 14th. You forgot that.
So okay, so American Horror Story.
I'm not listen. After Asylum, I've never finished a season of American Horror Story.
What?
Let me tell you why. By the end, I'm over it.
Oh my god!
I'm like, fuck this. I cannot follow through.
You only watched up to Asylum.
Asylum was 2, right?
2.
Actually, no. I watched the Coven, and
Coven's my favorite.
I think I finished Coven too. So I finished Coven and Asylum. All the rest of them I haven't finished.
I didn't finish Freak Show.
Oh no, I didn't.
I felt like Freak Show was a little
stupid. Freak Show was dumb.
I started Hotel and then I stopped immediately after I saw the screwdriver dick. Mm-hmm. I got a little concerned and I took a break.
Stopped after. Listen, I loved, what's that guy's name? The main character that plays what's the guy? The dead crazy murderer guy. What's his name? He's so great. I can't remember. He was like the ex-lover of Lady Gaga's character.
Oh, I don't know.
What's his name?
Anyways, I only saw like the first 2
episodes. After
episodes.
he tricked her, because
don't tell me because You
didn't finish it. Okay.
I didn't finish it.
Well, anyways, y'all know that scene. Anyways, I loved him. I loved his work. I loved that character. I just could not follow through because I already guessed the ending. Mm. And I was just like, I'm done. I'm over it. Like, I can't follow through. So
I'm going to watch it because
I'll watch it, but I probably won't finish it.
I will say that this upcoming season's trailers are pretty fucking creepy.
What is it? What's the
theme?
I don't
know.
The famous question?
It's like mystery. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's all.
That's all I got. Let's take a break.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Blazers, we want to hear from you. Have a TV show or movie suggestion you want us to review? Need some advice or an opinion on an issue you're having? Want to tell us how you're feeling about the show? Then send in a listener letter by visiting entertheblaze.com and going to our contact tab. One of your letters could be read on air. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to the show.
And we're back.
We're back, guys.
Yes. It's time for the listener letter portion of the show.
Yes.
Miss Free.
I got something for you.
All right.
I got something for you.
Here we go.
Okay. I got something for you.
Oh, God. I'm so scared.
This is our first follow-up letter.
Oh.
So I'm happy.
To what? To who?
Nancy from Oregon. Anyways, just listen.
Okay. I don't remember this.
Following up with my last letter, I just want to thank you both so much. I decided to talk to my son about everything. My ex-husband and I sat down with him and told him we knew.
I remember this one. Okay.
At first, he was scared, but we reassured him, like you guys said, and he responded so much better.
Yay.
He has made a complete 360-degree mood change, a complete 360-degree mood change, and seems to be so much happier. And although he gets teased sometimes, it is not as bad as we thought it was going to be. We have put him into counseling just to be safe. I can't express how much this means to me as a mother. We are so much happier, and it has brought our family even closer. His father and I are even getting closer.
Okay.
We have started dating again, and for now, things seem to be looking good. We still want to eventually move, maybe somewhere that is a little bit more diverse. But for now, you have made a fan of the show happy, and we can't thank you enough. Please keep up the positive work. Love, Nancy, a proud... Oh my God, I cannot talk today. Love, Nancy, a proud Blazer.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know.
That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
You go ahead, Nancy. She needs a Mother of the Year award. That's what she needs.
Right.
Good ass parent.
Gold sticker for you.
Yeah, girl.
Right on your chest. Anyways.
Yes.
Next letter.
That makes me feel good.
Yes. Their name is Secret. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if your name is Secret or you're telling me that your name is a secret.
Probably. I never heard of no bitch named Secret.
You never know.
Girl. Your parents must have hated you. It's like, let's keep it quiet.
Anyways, I probably should have said the name because I don't know now.
It's whatever.
Okay. Oh, girl. Sorry, girl. Or dude. I don't know. Anyways. Hi, guys. I am writing you because I started dating this guy for a long time, and he is in gay porn. At first, I thought it was exciting and thrilling, but now we have started to really become close and exclusive. Although I do not feel exclusive since he has sex for money. I do not want to ever make anyone choose between their job, but this is not really something I'm comfortable with. What should I do?
Wait, how long have they been dating?
A long time.
So this is nothing new. Okay, here's what I'm going to say to it.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
I personally could not date a porn star, or be in a relationship with a porn star because I'm not about that life.
Mm-hmm.
Not in my single days. I would totally couple, maybe do couple of them, but I don't think I could personally be in a relationship, like a long-term relationship with a porn star.
Right.
Just because that's just not, that's something that's really intimate to me, and I don't think that should be shared.
I'm confused because are you gay? Are you a girl? Or...
I don't even think it matters.
Okay.
I don't even think it matters because I mean, even if it's like a gay person or because there's like straight guys that do like gay for pay. There's
right.
Like,
that's what I'm thinking. Like, is it like that kind of situation?
But even regardless, I think that for me personally, any type of like porn star, like it's just regardless. If I was straight, then I couldn't date a female porn star. Like if I am gay, but like I couldn't date I could have dated a gay porn star.
I couldn't date a porn star.
No, but like my whole thing is this: back to this letter, you have been dating this person for a while, so it's not like it's brand new to you.
Right.
It's not like he just came out of nowhere and be like, hey girl, or hey boy, or hey. You know?
If you're not comfortable with it, just end the relationship.
Right. Like,
period.
It's really simple.
Yeah. I don't know how you stayed in it that long knowing that little piece of information.
I mean, he's a porn star. The dicks might be good.
I'm
just saying.
Well, true, but still, like, if you're not comfortable with something, I don't care how good the dick may be, bitch, but if you're not comfortable with the dick being in somebody else's,
right,
then you end it, girl.
Yeah.
Wasting your time.
Good luck. Mm-hmm. Next.
This is so funny.
Oh God.
Their name is Working Bitch.
Okay.
Okay, Working Bitch. She's from Florida.
Okay.
Her question is, Dear Miss Free and Kwame, I've been at my current job for 3 years and enjoy it very much. But I am sick of my coworkers' shit. I am the type of person to always help everyone, but this lazy slut is always pushing her work onto me. Ooh. And I usually have to sit there and just do it because I care about our company. I have brought my concerns up to our supervisor many times, and he always says he is going to speak with her. Nothing seems to change. One day, I stayed late because I needed to get a project completed. I get up to leave, and I catch my supervisor and this dirty slut fucking in his office. They don't know that I know, but I'm super angry because she gets away with everything. Now I know why. It's really discouraging because I know she's going to sleep her way to the top. Should I report them? Should I look for another job?
Oh, I don't even know how to respond to this. See, this is me personally. I feel like I'm going to do my job regardless.
But she has a problem because this bitch is giving her all her work and she's getting away with it because she's fucking her boss.
This is my thing. Unless she's in some type of supervisory capacity, like over you, then if she's your supervisor or she's a lead or something that she's over you, authority-wise, then you just need to do what the fuck she says because that's your job.
I don't think that's the case.
I don't think that for this. Yeah, I don't think this particular situation is the case because from just based off what she's saying. But you're choosing to help her and do her work,
right?
So that's on you.
So stop doing it,
right? And if you feel that it's like that, your boss because he's fucking her is showing her favoritism, then and it's affecting your job and your position. You need to. There's a little department called HR.
Human Resources.
Yeah, it's called HR.
You should go check them out, girl.
Call them, girl.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say you should probably go tell HR. I don't know if you should tell them you saw him fucking.
I would. Well,
you could. But you can also say, I think my supervisor is showing favoritism towards a certain person and I keep doing her work and nothing has been done about it. I have my suspicions, wink, 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 that there is an inappropriate relationship going on.
But she's choosing to do her work.
I know, regardless, it doesn't matter. If she feels uncomfortable seeing that now, I think she should go tell Human Resources. And bitch, I don't know why you was doing her work in the first place, like Kwame has said, but that's in the past and this is the future. So, do what you gotta do. Yeah, and if you really like this job and you really want to stay there and you really want to deal with whatever might come next after you tell HR, whatever the case may be, go for it, girl.
Because, if your qualifications are good to go and you've been there for a long time, I would just go ahead and get a recommendation letter and just look for another goddamn job if it's that goddamn bad. Otherwise... Or
you could do both. You can look for another job and report them at the same time.
Well...
You could be really petty.
Well...
Quit before they fire you. Anyways.
Good luck.
Good luck, working bitch. Next question. Okay, this person's name is Mary, and they're from Las Vegas. And
hello,
her
Mary.
question is, I love Chi Devane. How do you guys handle talking to celebrities without freaking out? I don't know if I could do that. Listen, girl, I was freaking out.
Shout out to Chi Devane. We just interviewed her yesterday, and her Spotlight episode came out today. This show is going to appear on Friday, but. Yeah, she was so sweet. I don't know. I know you were freaking out because she's one of your favorites. Yeah, you love.
She was one of my favorite, and I actually preferred if Chi stayed instead of Naomi.
Well, I'm gonna leave that alone. But that's
only because I thought Chi was the better performer.
That's here.
Honestly, I love. Don't get me wrong. Honestly, I love Naomi.
Truly.
I love Naomi. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But. That's how I feel.
Well,
just saying.
Everybody has their opinion.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I love you, Naomi. Don't hate me, girl. But I think Chi should have stayed.
I don't have an opinion on that. That I can voice out loud. Yeah, I love Chi. She was.
Chi was really nice.
Super sweet. Super sweet. And I
was freaking out, girl.
Yeah.
Don't let this calm fool you. I was about to die. When I got off the phone, I was like, yeah!
I guess for me, like, I've just gotten to a point where, like, I just kind of... Now, I can't do this. I don't think I would be able to do this with everyone. Like, Beyonce, I would probably fanboy out and just stare at her and just see the glory of lights that will emanate from her melanin skin.
Bless me.
Like, but other than that, like, I think for the most part, I would just be able to just be super calm and just chill. Because I just kind of look at celebrities as people, because they're just people who are really, 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 really way more popular than we are. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I just kind of feel like they're still people.
Right.
They just have really good Olivia Popes. You know what I mean? Really good marketers and stuff. So, and they're really good and talented in their field. So, they're still human.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Next question.
Thanks for
writing, Mary. The next one comes from Destiny. She's from Utah, and her question is, hey, Miss Free and Kwame, my now ex-boyfriend has been a huge gift giver during our relationship. But the one reasons we broke up is because that even though he would get a really nice gift, that gift had an expectation, and it usually ended with sex. Now, even though we are cool, he still gets me gifts with the expectation of sex attached. I do not love him anymore, but I do love the gifts, girl. Should I suck it up and just let it continue, or should I stop? What would you do? Stop? Bitch, do you really need his gifts that bad?
What's her name?
Destiny.
Hi, Destiny. I just wanted to inform you that when someone gives you gifts in exchange for sex,
It's called
and that
prostitution,
transaction,
right?
It's called prostitution.
I was like, that's called prostitution.
So,
right? Anyways, girl, just stop. Do you even like him like that?
That makes you a whore. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what else to say. It is not an insult. It is merely stating a fact.
Girl,
You are having a transaction. You are.
Go get your own gifts.
I mean,
Really,
girl,
get on your independent shit. You do not need to accept gifts from a man that you don't even like.
I mean,
like, really, girl. Are the gifts hella expensive? Because if they are, girl,
but not even that. You can accept the gifts all you want. If he's willing to give it to you, then that's fine. But you don't need to exchange your poom poom just for it. Like, you just need have a little bit more class for yourself. If you're having an issue with it, you don't have to fuck him. You don't have to jump on his dick just because he gives you a Toyota.
I totally agree.
I mean, bitch.
I totally agree.
Now, if it was a Lamborghini, you better hop on to it.
Shut up. I agree. What would I do? Stop. Don't do it.
Seriously.
If you feel like you have to have sex with him, girl, stop. Don't do it no more. And leave him alone. Delete and block and goodbye.
She don't have to have sex. She's acting like she's like being intoxicated, or she's being forced, or he has a gun to her head. She's choosing to open her legs.
If she feels that way,
then if she feels that, there's nothing for her to feel that way.
Anyways, girl,
she's choosing. There's a difference. Nobody's forcing you.
Girl, I think you answered your own question.
I mean, come on, girl. If you have to ask that question, you don't think it's a bad idea, clearly.
Right. Okay, girl, good luck. Let us know if you decide to stop or not, girl.
Yeah, like, do what you want to do. I mean, if you want to do that, then by all means, but I'm not trying to, by all means, make your paper boo-boo. But, like, what I'm saying to you is that if you have a problem with it and you feel like it's causing you an issue, you need to fix that.
Right. Okay.
So, good luck.
That's the end of the letters. Destiny. Good thing that y'all wasn't tripping.
Girl,
these were decent.
These are okay.
Yeah.
Except that last one was a little confusing.
Okay.
Let's take a break. For more information about Blaze Entertainment and its hosts, visit entertheblaze.com. That's entertheblaze.com, where you can find upcoming events, bios of Miss Free and myself, podcast episodes, and links to our social media. That's right. Go ahead and add us on Facebook and Twitter at Enter the Blaze. Thank you for listening. Now let's get back to the show.
We're back, guys.
Oh my God. We're
back with the vent session. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Should I go first?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you're going to blow me out the water again.
I don't hear what you're saying.
Anyways.
I don't hear this. Goodbye.
So, I have something to say. And I'm going to be real calm about it just because I'm tired. So, Zendaya is the first person of color to play Mary Jane, which is great. Yes. I'm happy. That's perfect.
Here for it.
My problem is with, let me be very specific again, white racists and anyone who has a problem with people of color playing fictional characters. Just because you are used to a character being white, allegedly, doesn't mean that fictional character cannot be of another race.
Right.
Period. So, when I was a child, this is my first experience with this whole thing. When I was a child, I was told I could not be Little Mermaid because I was black by a little white girl. Of course, it was innocent, but that really affected me to that day.
There's no innocence about that.
But anyway, obviously, I don't know if she knew what she was thinking, but anyways, because we were in, I don't even know, not even first grade, it was before that. Anyways,
kindergarten.
Yeah. That affected me to this day. So when I hear people say, oh, when they get so up in arms about a person of color playing what is seen as a traditionally white fictional role, it pisses me off because y'all step into what is known as being a black fictional character through and through.
Like
and
the
you'll
Egyptians?
cosplay them.
Like the Egyptians?
Right. And you'll cosplay them, have no problem, and then get mad when we're mad. That we're mad that you're doing that. So when we do it, it's all of us a problem. You don't want us to be mad when you do it, but you want to be mad when we, you know what I'm saying?
LaQuisha can't play Becky. LaQuisha can't play Becky.
Listen, here's another thing. I saw some racists. I saw a black Harley Quinn. She did like a makeup tutorial of black Harley Quinn. Really cute because she had little pom-poms, and curly hair. It was cute. And I just know, I was just like, white racists are going to go crazy that she is playing what is known as a traditionally white role. Harley Quinn is a fictional character.
Right.
My problem is the whole thing of so if we play Michael Jackson, the white person playing Michael Jackson, it's a problem. It is a problem because Michael Jackson is not a fictional character.
Right.
He was a black man.
Okay.
People of color have a problem with non-fictional characters being played by white people because they're not white people.
Right.
It's the whole whitewashing of that person and their history.
Right.
It's a fictional character. So I don't have a problem. Let's be clear. I don't have a problem with white people or lighter-skinned people playing roles or cosplaying comic book characters who are black. I don't have a problem with that. My problem is when you get mad offended when a black Harley Quinn or a black Mary Jane steps out to play that character. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's what pissed me off. Why are you so mad?
It's different if they were like, if it's not like they're saying, it's one thing when you go and you, instead of Angela Bassett playing Tina Turner and What's Love Got to Do with It, and you pick like Bette Midler. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's a problem.
Right.
Because that was a real person. She's still alive.
Right.
Tina Turner is an African-American woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you picking a white person to portray this African-American woman is very disrespectful, number one. And number two, it doesn't make any sense and it's not authentic.
Right.
But if they decided to make Wonder Woman, for instance, black, that's a fictional character.
Oh my God, no.
Oh my God, no.
Wonder Woman's black. We cannot have Wonder Woman be black.
I mean,
that's what irritates me.
Right.
And like, so another point is the whole whitewashing of anime characters or characters that are traditionally Asian. When white people step into those roles to play those roles, people have a problem with it because, first of all, Asian characters are so underrepresented in media.
Oh my God, yes.
So of course I'm gonna have a fucking problem with you stepping into that role.
Yes.
Not only as a black person, but I understand why Asian people are mad. As a minority, period. Because I'm like, bitch, Naruto was Asian, okay?
Right.
We don't like, just because he had blonde hair doesn't mean nothing, okay?
Right.
He's Asian, he speaks Japanese, understand, okay? And it just irks me is that whole like yellow face. And I remember even taking like classes on this. It's just ridiculous. It just irks me. So if you want real equality and if you want people to stop being mad that when you take over the roles that are for Asian people or for Asian characters, then you need to stop being mad about black people or what am I saying? When you get mad, when Asian people get mad, you know, white people take over traditional Asian roles or whatever, you need to stop being mad that when they take over your roles. Mm-hmm. You can't have your cake and eat it too, sir. You just can't do both. You know what I'm saying? It just irks me to no end. And I remember when people were so mad that Annie was a little black girl. I mean, they were pissed. Annie is a fictional character, fuckers. Just understand. A fictional character could be any color you want them to be. Fucking Mary Jane could have been a fucking alien from outer space and it would be canon if they wanted it to be.
And you know what? This is not just white people. It's just a misrepresentation of what a character or when somebody's trying to portray somebody. You know, for instance, Nina Simone. I love Zoe Saldana. I love her. Love her.
Right.
But I don't think that she was the right fit for being Nina Simone.
Absolutely not. And then the fact that they darkened her skin
and gave her a nose prosthetic, like I
right
just
when
why
you
do
could
you
have
have
got somebody else,
so
a darker skin
many
actor.
other black actresses that could have played that?
Yeah, and the problem with it is because there's a whole like whitewashing of the role, like as
Right.
if there aren't dark skin actors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole problem. And it's like you said, it's not.
But that's
it's
a
not,
real person.
exactly, and it's not. There's even black people that have a problem with black people playing a white character. You know what I'm saying? It's not. This is a perpetual problem, and it's not like you said. It's not just white people. It's not. It's people who have a prejudice against these roles. People who are too close-minded,
Right.
and usually the people who show their ass the most are racist. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just ridiculous, and I'm just frustrated. And I need y'all to understand this. Get over your life.
Mm.
She's going to be Mary Jane Ho. And I'm done. What you got?
My vent
Yeah.
is about Ryan
Loch Ness Monster.
whatever his fucking last name is.
Loch Ho.
Ryan douchebag.
Shady. Wait, what did they say? Swim Shady.
Swim Shady. I love it. That's going to be the title of the show. I have a problem with him because of the simple fact that, okay, let's just go down the line and list.
Mm-hmm.
He won an Olympic gold medal for the United States of America.
Mm-hmm.
He was an Olympian on the U.S. team. They were in another country representing the United States. And I think he represented it perfectly. And I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because he represented what true white privilege is. Because that motherfucker left his whole ass team back in Rio, in Brazil. And after everything went down, he lied about being robbed.
Mm-hmm.
He lied about everything that he was held at gunpoint. There was so much bullshit in his story. And I'm not going to go into the whole specifics of everything because it's everywhere. And if you don't know it by now, read a book. I just don't understand why media, there was new, if it would have been Gabby Douglas, they went in on Gabby Douglas because she didn't have her hand over her heart when the I think the national anthem was going on.
You don't even put your hand over your heart for that, right?
No, you don't.
So, and then I noticed other people didn't either. So,
but because it's Gabby Douglas
mm-hmm.
and they had to say something,
mm-hmm.
they went in on her ass, talking about how she's not patriotic and how she was just disrespectful, all this bullshit. But then when we're talking about Ryan Lockfuck, when everything that he did, Lockfuck, everything that he did, they're like sugarcoating shit,
mm-hmm.
sweetening the pie. Like it's just like, well, he fabricated. No, motherfucker, he lied.
Period.
He lied. He didn't stretch the truth.
No.
He didn't misunderstand.
It wasn't little.
He wasn't too drunk.
It wasn't white.
He came up with a whole fuck ass lie,
mm-hmm.
and he said this fuck ass lie to the everywhere,
right.
and just was a fuck ass,
right?
And maintained. And then his stupid ass just came back and was just like, see, he's so dumb. He's just so fucking dumb. Like I don't understand. Whoever his publicist is needs to be shot because I don't understand why. They allowed him to go back and go through interviews. Like the reporters are looking at him like, "Are you okay? Did you pass first grade? Like, what's going on? Like, you're what?
Mm-hmm. You lied, and it's all 'cause you lied."
Just ridiculous, ridiculous. I can't deal with the bullshit. Like it's just. It's so the white privilege that was exuded from that whole
ridiculous.
situation. It's ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. It was palpable. I could reach out and touch it. Like it was there.
Like there was a video that I saw, a YouTube video where it was a clip of Al Roker was on it, mm-hmm. and he was basically saying, like, arguing with this other fucking idiot reporter, and was talking about how, like, I don't know why you're trying to like make it seem something other than what it's not. He lied. Like he made up this story and to try to get away with something, and then he left his team, and then he still lied about it, and then finally came back and was like, "Well, okay, well,
maybe
I didn't really
exaggerated a little."
You didn't exaggerate. You lied. Exaggerating is saying, "Oh, well, you know what? Even though I spilled the cup of water all over, I didn't spill it all over the floor." That's exaggerating. When you what he did was he said that, yeah, I had 4 bottles of rosé on the counter and I only paid for 1, and then just this whole big ass fucking spiel about like he came up with a whole ass story about how there was a gun to his head, and then he was talking about after all it was all done, he was talking about well, I can't quite remember. It was, I was really drunk. No. You weren't that. You remembered all the other bullshit that you came out with. You remember
that lie.
You remember that lie quite clearly. Okay? But now you don't remember the other shit that actually happened where it was you were caught on videotape with?
Say it.
Dumbass.
Listen, girl, I want to apologize to the people of Brazil personally because I believed his lying ass.
I did too. Well, I didn't believe it. I was just like...
I was like, okay, I can see it.
Well, yeah, I could see it too because it did. I mean, everybody. I see videos all the time of kids running around in Brazil stealing stuff from people. Right. I didn't really see too much of like stuff at gunpoint, but we don't know what goes on. There's violence in every country. It happens here. People get held up at gunpoint everywhere. So, like, I mean,
still, I want to apologize, y'all, because that's fucked up. That was fucked up.
It was.
It's fucked up.
It was. It's dumb. So we sorry.
I apologize.
We shouldn't even be saying sorry. He should be saying sorry.
I know, but you know what? I'm gonna apologize anyway because I am sorry, and it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Ridiculous. Ugh. That's all I got.
Me too. He should be even allowed to play in the Olympics.
I hope not. Well, he lost all his damn endorsements. Stupid ass fuck.
Speedo, shout out to you, Speedo.
For real.
You go, girl.
Okay.
You my girl.
Yes, girl.
All right.
Well, thanks, guys. It's been fun. It's been real.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
I said tooting.
Tooting. Wow.
I cannot really talk. Tuning
in to Blaze Entertainment. Episode 11.
11. Like
11.
like L.
Like L.
Right? She may or may not rest in peace.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on, girl. But we're going to find out.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys.
Bye.
It's been fun. Take it easy. Stay safe.
Got another one,
Bye.
baby. It's Jersey's very own.
Oh, man, I'm so Benji. Man, I'm so Benji.
Shout to Sharetta. Let's move. So Benji. So Benji. So Benji.